much does this help the Lakers?
Well, years ago, the Lakers had a pick, and they elected to go small instead of big with Vlade Divac and went with a guy named Kobe Bryant.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
It's game time in Los Angeles from the Staples Center. All the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. Dallas right now in the middle of a road trip. And, of course, Freak. And we'll get to see him getting used to his new Los Angeles Lakers team in this one.
You know, like you were saying, the trade has the team buzzing. I mean, they're on fire. You can already see it in the warm-ups, how loose and confident they look out there.
You know, and also gives players a huge boost knowing that the guys running this team, the owner, the front office, they also are committed to winning. And so that, in and of itself, I believe, gives a player far more confidence to go out there and compete.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Campbell. Favors is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then it's Matthews, and it's Levine in at the point. Now the pass to Campbell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Williams. Here is Livingston. Floats one. Randall kicks to LeBron. The dish to Livingston. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
Here's Parsons after the basket by the Lakers. Drops it in from 11 feet. Parsons got his first bucket in this one.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Dishes it to Freak. Matthews with the steal. Takes it off the glass. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. LeBron dishes to Williams. Freak passes to James. That's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
And thank you for that, Doris. And he sinks the second. On defense, the Lakers. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Now here's Parsons. A 17-point game for him in the win against Utah. Here's Campbell. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
The drive by James. Nifty move. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Derek Favors. The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Randall. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Parsons attacking. He feeds it to Favors. The shot is off. Great D that time from Freak. And that one's good.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Freak. The stupendous finish in traffic.
You don't see many tall players with that kind of speed, Kevin.
The Mavericks leading. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They get it back. Campbell scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Levine can't hit. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
That's good. 8 points for him.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling. Bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Ladies and gentlemen, Laker girls.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Livingston. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up. Guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent, but honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Randall. Pondexter comes in for James. And it's Hill in for Williams. Livingston, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Anderson kicks to Levine. Solid defense right there from Freak. Lakers trail by 3. They set the pick. Here's the lob to the hoop. Hibbert dishes to Freak. The feed now to Pondexter. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Nice job coming off that screen.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Spates sets a screen. Here's Levine. Shot is no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Freak with it. Spates on him. And Freak throws it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Here's Levine. Good on the triple. Levine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here is Livingston. And that concludes a back. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Dallas shooting well, 50% from the floor. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Vaughn, Booker out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Anderson, and it's Matthews in at the two-guard spot.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenally. He had 30 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by the Lakers. Matthews goes in, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Williams passes to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. He shoots again, and Freak with the layup. Freak's got 12 points in the game.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
Now here's Matthews. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Spates sets a screen. D2 from Anderson. They get it again. Booker. Great D that time from Freak.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Hill. They set the pick. Lakers passing it around. James against Anderson. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Vaughn can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Passes it to Freak. He kicks it to LeBron. To the inside. Takes the 13-footer. Again, missing Hill. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Dallas making a switch here. Campbell is checked in for Spates. Favors comes in for Trevor Booker. Parsons checked in for Anderson. And Levine subbed in for Vaughn. Now here's Freak. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Golden State. Parsons with it. He's picked up by James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Mavericks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Ties it up. And this next one could give them. And so it's a close game.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Mavericks leading by 3. Freak in at center. Livingston is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. Finished off the break. James has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Los Angeles.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Levine kicks to Favors, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Here's Levine, 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Parsons. Another 3 for Dallas.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Williams to the left side wing. There's Freak. Williams a screen. Freak. And that one is hammered home.
Well, I like how Lou Williams bodied up the defender there. Got his frame right into the path of the defender.
Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Levine. Favors with the screen. And here's Matthews for the 3. Randle grabs the board.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Levine dishes to Matthews. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 9 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Livingston passes to Randle. Outside Williams. Kicks it to Livingston. Feeds to Freak. Outside Williams. Randle with a screen for Williams. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Hill, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. Dallas also making some changes. Spates checked in for Campbell. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Anderson in for Chandler Parsons. Levine, good. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Now here's Matthews. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Freak with it, guarded by Spates. Here's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He has 9 rebounds, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hibbert's checked in. Vaughn's checked in for Dallas. Here's Levine. He's got 11. They grabbed their own miss.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Williams kicks to Freak. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 18 points for Freak.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Levine dishes to Anderson. Pass to Levine. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Freak sets a screen for Williams. He dishes it to Freak. LeBron James on the wing. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Hollis Thompson's checked in for Lou Williams. And Dallas with a change here too. Will Barton, he's checked in for Levine. Freak passes to Hibbert. The kick out to LeBron. It's good from long range. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Martin. Dallas again missing. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Spates. Down low, here's Anderson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Booker inside. He's against Hibbert. No good from Booker.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
James wide open. Looks a big high bounce and goes in. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Vaughn. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Lakers leading by 3. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Chandler Parsons out there with Favors. Then there's Campbell. Then it's Matthews. And it's Levine in at the 1 spot. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Favors with the screen. And the pass to Parsons. Favors with a screen on LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Matthews passes to Campbell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Matthews, no one around him. Favors can't get it to go.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
There's a screen. Livingston dishes to Pondexter. LeBron kicks to Freak. 5 to shoot. It's stolen. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Favors with the screen. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Freak's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Livingston. Now here's Freak, covered by Parsons. Freak passes to Livingston. The dish to Randall. LeBron outside. Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. Good D by Matthews. Favors with a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space. Favors got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Dallas.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Laker
checked in for the Lakers. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. LeBron kicks to Freak. Randall dishes to Freak. James outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Matthews. Dishes it to Levine. Back to Matthews. Favors with the screen. Pass to Campbell. Shoots from 14. Got a piece of it. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also caught the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've worked hard to get the ball into the low post tonight as well, and it's paid off.
On the wing, Williams. At the elbow, it's Freak. Puts up the baby hook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Freak.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Levine can't hit.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Livingston. Good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Levine kicks to Favors. It's blocked. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. There's the screen. Here's James. Powered down with both hands.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 9 points for Derek Favors.
2 minutes left. You got it. Get the ball inside.
Here is Livingston, picked by Randall. Freak passes to Randall.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
At the line for your Lakers, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Spates checked in for Dallas. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Parsons dishes to Matthews. Favors sets the pick for Matthews. Shoots from the high post, and the jumper falls for him.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's James. Williams kicks to Livingston. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Got it.
LeBron kicks to Freak. Derek Favors with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Spates the pass to Levine. He feeds it to Favors. Parsons outside. Back to Favors. That one wide left. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Freak. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Parsons kicks to Levine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And he commits the intentional foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Inside, Favors dishes to Spates. The feed to Levine, launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so the Lakers take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the great...
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, after a first half that looked like...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.